Hello everyone. I wanted to do a quick video about the virtual classroom setup, so I thought it'd be cool to enter through my regular classroom door since it's not being used by students this year. So let's go ahead and enter and check out the classroom. So there we go. And you can see there is the main setup. It's just back there, and I just repurposed everything. So let's walk through. So up here, this is where I usually have student picture frames, and I will have them again, but right now I'm using, and I'll get them up there this year because I've got to have my pictures of my students, but I'm using the hooks from the picture frame to hold up the green screen. I got the green screen on Amazon for about, I think it was $12. And then here's where I keep any props that I need, anything that I need throughout the day. And this is the bulk of it. So just repurposed. I had some stools. We used a high desk for flexible seating. I just took the risers, instead of having two tables high rise. I stacked them all up so I could get it to my height. And then I'm using my drums. I do have two real djembe drums, but I want lots of drumming in my class, so every kid gets a drum, and if they're responsible with it and all that stuff. So I'm using the drums right now as the high rise. And then this table allows me to pull my focus back of the computer when I need it. But there's my main computer. This is actually my only computer. And when we come in here, you can see that I do have a blue screen filter on it, not only for my eyes, but it also helps the glare when we're hitting this screen here. So it keeps that dual glare off. And then from here, I had to get a microphone because my voice could not be heard through it. And so it picks it up. It makes it easier for them to hear my voice. It makes it easier for me to hear them. My cable management is a mess. I'm sorry. Kind of throwing all this and then continuously revising it. But then I just split off to a very old CRT monitor. I pulled in, wired in, and I did find, guys, if you're having to wire longer distances, the Cat 8 cables are amazing. It's helped my speed out immensely. This is my small group area that I never use anymore, but it's okay because my small group is here. And so coming behind the scenes, you can see that I have my two monitors, and so this one I usually will use to project something. If I need to present content, I'll put it on here, and I can pull it up and still talk to them because I try and keep my Zoom right in front of me so I can keep my eyes on them. And then here my keyboard, it's hooked right into there, so I can actually control the keyboard from here. And then I have my mouse. These all control my lights, so I can turn on. I do have other lights in the room that I can turn on, and even a red button that, yes, we do use and we do celebrate with it. And so I'll spin the camera around when we get an awesome thing, and the lights will go out and we'll have that. So I'm actually going to turn that off. So and that's just trying to bring in the stuff that I've always used in the past. And then from here, you see my green screen's behind me, but notice that and I don't know if you can see it, but in the screen right now, there's a little line that's coming across, that reflection. So when I need to actually do something where I'm doing the virtual thing and not having this light, because this light adds a great environment to the Zooms when I'm not in there. So, and it makes me feel a lot better. So I'll just turn that off, and then that eliminates that. I have my document camera sitting right here that I flip up. I'll do anything that I need to do presenting there. From here, so here's let's look at, so you can see, actually you can't see it. So, and that's the whole point. So on this screen, and I have with the filters and everything that I have, I can come here and write. So we did our house sorting today. So, and there's a line that actually guides me. This line is basically lined up with the screen. So I don't want to write outside of that. If I write outside of this line, then it will not show up on their screen. So I'm going to write a little message. Okay, so I gave them a little message, and you can see from my side it looks just fine, but from the Zoom side it's really not showing up. So the camera doesn't really pick up that, and that's where the light board comes in. So I could just come here, and this is I think $15 LED strip that I got from Amazon. And what I did is I laid it on the glass. I taped it with clear tape, and then on this side I taped it with black tape. I'll show you why I did that in a second. But I can turn it on, and it sends the light straight through there. I can adjust the brightness as I need, but now you can see that that is popping now. And so it's really, really showing strong on there, as well as on the computer screen. Let me go around to this side and show you why that lies on there. So if I'm on this side, I put that black tape on there. If I'm on this side, that black tape not there, it would shine light, it would hit on the computer screen, and it would give feedback on the camera. So that black tape helps you from getting that backdrop. And then, but you can see here, the one big thing, if you notice on Zoom right now, the letters are reversed. So when I need to, what I do is I'll go into my virtual background, choose virtual background, and sometimes I need it to be mirrored, sometimes I don't, but all I do is I click on that mirror and it's gonna take it and flip it around for me. There we go. And Zoom is being problematic because I had that open for so long since the house tour. So you can see when I flipped it around, and it brought it into that reverse image, and so the students can see exactly what I'm seeing. Sorry about that last part. I know it's a little bit longer than I thought. And then the one other tip is use a microfiber cloth. And I started by using Windex, but I found it's a lot easier if you just use it. It erases so much easier without Windex. There's less of a mess. On the acrylic, there's no scratching. And with two hands, it's a lot easier than one. So you come here and get all of it off. But I'm not going to take the time to erase it. But see, it gives that perfectly crystal thing. And then when I'm not using it, I will turn it off because it makes it easier to interact with them. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks for all the work you guys are doing. It's amazing. It's inspiring what you guys are doing. Let's continue to work together and lift up, and we'll get through this. It's only temporary. We got this.